Let's do what I call the Danny Schuler fun fact segment. And how it works is I'm going to start with one question. You can take as long as you want to answer, and then a few rapid fire questions. Okay. All right.
All
What do you like to do when you're doing nothing that has anything to do with music? You're not practicing, you're not recording, you're not writing, you're not performing, you're not going to shows, you're not even listening to music. What do you like to do?
I like to go out and find a trail and run until I can't run anymore.
Oh, awesome. That's right. You are a runner.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm a fat guy who runs, but I really just like to get outside. I live in New Jersey and I love the winter,
Yeah.
and I like to be outside.
That's cool.
I like to be outside. Yeah,
Great.
just get outside, get some exercise, run, go to the gym. Those are things that I do when I'm not doing music stuff.
Yeah. Awesome. A few rapid fire questions.
Yeah.
Paper or plastic?
Paper, no plastic, ever, anything.
Awesome. Favorite beverage?
Water, coffee.
Awesome. Me too.
Yeah.
Also awesome. Favorite meal?
Hard to say. I just normal, unprocessed whole foods, whatever it is.
Okay.
I'm good. As
Cool.
long as there's no chemicals in it and no crap and nothing fake, and it's all fresh, good stuff,
Yeah.
I'm in.
Okay.
I would,
Cool.
I would say I couldn't say what my favorite meal is, but my favorite food is probably a banana.
Oh, awesome. That's awesome.
And I grew up in New York, so pizza is always on the menu. I'm a pizza fanatic,
Great.
a pizza snob, even.
My wife
yeah,
too,
I
being
do
from the
everything.
Bronx.
Yeah, she knows good pizza.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll eat anything as long as it's real food. I don't eat any processed, fake,
Yeah.
plastic packaged,
Yeah.
garbage, phony, chemical stuff. No.
Cool. Favorite movie?
That's a tough one because there's a few. But being a New York guy, very close to home for me. Goodfellas, probably
Ooh.
the greatest movie ever made.
Great.
Goodfellas, Godfather, Raging Bull.
Cool.
Raging Bull. I don't know. Not a lot of movies.
Cool.
A lot of older movies. Like nowadays,
Yeah.
I don't get to watch movies anymore.
Yeah.
I don't have time to watch movies. But if Raging Bull ever comes on, I'm transfixed watching that movie. It's amazing.
That's cool.
What else? I watched The Song Remains the Same for the 15 millionth time last week.
Me too. Yeah. And don't
yeah,
you
I
always
don't know.
notice something a little different? Like, don't you always
Every
go,
time.
"Oh wow, I never noticed that." I do
Yeah.
all the time. I've seen it like 15 million times. Yeah. Used to go see
Yeah.
that in the theater, double bill with Yes songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every time I watch The Song Remains the Same, and it comes to that scene where the security guards grab that drunk guy and throw him in a room and let him go,
Yeah.
and then they shut the door.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is New York back in the 70s. I know what happened when that door shut.
Yeah.
I always wonder, is that kid okay?
I know, right? What happened to that guy? Favorite TV
That'd
show?
be a
Yeah. Favorite TV show?
favorite TV show. I don't really watch TV. I don't know. The only TV I watch is like mindless, like stupid, like cooking shows or home improvement shows.
Cool. Those aren't mindless. You're learning something.
But I mean, there's no drama involved.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like
Yeah.
I'll watch Triple D, diners, drive-ins, and
Yeah.
dives,
Yep.
and I love that guy. Everybody hates that guy. I love that guy.
Yeah.
And like, to me, it's just like, yeah, he goes out, he checks out some good food, he jokes around, he keeps it positive,
Yeah.
and then he goes someplace else.
Yeah.
I love that.
You know what? I'll tell
I
you
get-
something about that. When we lived in Vegas before we moved to Arizona, my wife and I believe it or not, I should weigh 300 pounds. I'm a big foodie. I had a cooking show on TV like 20 years ago. So I'm really into food. So we're watching his show and he's at this Eastern European restaurant that's super funky and just real. The food was just like, what the? And then he says what it is and where it is. It was 2 miles from our house. So the next day we went there. It's of all the places to eat in Vegas. My wife lived there since the 80s. I moved there in 2007 for 10 years. It's our favorite restaurant. Every time we go to Vegas to visit some of our kids, we're going to Forte's. It's called Forte's, and it's at Flamingo and Rainbow. and it's facing Rainbow in a shopping center, and it's freaking amazing. It's amazing Eastern European food from like Croatia, Russia, Yugoslavia, Spain is as far west as it goes. Just amazing stuff from his show, Guy Fieri.
That's good stuff. Yeah, I love that show. I love that show. I can watch that. I can watch like these home shows where people like get building their house and it gets a little technical.
Yeah.
That's like as deep as I get with that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not like a real big TV guy. I get up in the morning, I watch the news just so I can see what the weather's like, so I know what to wear when I go out to run.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't really. TV's crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. Last two questions. What was your first concert that you saw, and how old were you?
I was 12 or 13. I can't remember. And I went to go see Iron Maiden on the Peace of Mind tour. It was 1983.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it was 13.
I saw that tour. Yeah.
At the Nassau Coliseum, Long Island, New York, with my friends. My friend
Awesome.
Mick Devitt, my best friend, and my friend Keith Maripodi, and my other friend Michael Rasmus.
Yeah.
We
Cool.
went, and Fastway played, and the guitar player from Motorhead. Oh my God, how can I forget his name? Fast Eddie Clark
Yeah.
was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think we met him at that show. And and it was Iron
That's
Maiden.
cool. What was your
That was
favorite concert of all time that you saw, and what was the biggest takeaway?
The greatest concert I ever saw, it's a tie. Three shows, it's a tie. One is I saw a weird Ramones show in Ozone Park in Queens,
Oh, wow.
where they played in the middle of the afternoon in a public park in New York City. They were at a very low in their career, and Meatloaf, they opened for Meatloaf.
Oh, weird.
And
That is
Meatloaf
weird.
was at like the bottom of his career at the time.
Oh,
But that was just such a memorable, odd show. It
yeah.
was so great. So there's that. Van Halen, Madison Square Garden on the Jump tour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in 1984, my older brother took us. That was absolutely incredible. Van Halen.
Wow.
On Fire, Madison Square Garden, 1984. It was the 1984 tour.
Tour. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
They were incredible.
That's cool.
That show, I mean, it's the greatest rock show I've ever saw.
Alex
greatest
Van
rock
Halen's
show.
greatly underrated. Oh,
Alex
amazing
Van Halen is
snare
one of my
sound.
favorite.
Yeah.
I left him out of the original few, but I stole a ton of stuff from Alex Van Halen, and I'm still amazed by his playing. He's incredibly underrated and amazing drummer, one of the greats.
Yeah.
And best hardcore show I ever saw was the original Bad Brains.
Really?
In Brooklyn.